the AI adoption is increasing. In fact, when I do my customer workshops, there I show a slide where the adoption of internet to hit 100 million users took around 7 years, and ChatGPT took about 2 months, 3 months, right? So it's a phenomenal rate of adoption. But with this increase in adoption, explosion rather, what are the biggest security and compliance risks that you see? Because some of my customers are actually more worried about those aspects. Do you think SMBs face the same level of risk as large enterprises, or is it a little different? So, Shalabh, you'd like to take it up?
Yeah. Thanks, Suresh. I think the SMB space is particularly most vulnerable because I think the AI adoption, like you yourself said, like it has practically exploded. There has been an exponential increase. More so for the SMBs. A lot of SMBs work as ancillaries for big industries, and without enterprise grade protection for some of these tools, because the tools, even if you see their software life cycle, the way they have come up, they're really feature rich. They have made our lives easy, but there are obviously security and compliance related challenges. And even so, for SMBs which work with limited workforce on security, they mostly work with a managed partner, and they work with serving multiple industries at some time. So both from a compliance perspective and a security perspective, there are increased challenges, and more so because the workforce is limited. So yeah.
Right. And why are the companies so anxious about this uncontrolled AI usage? Aman, you'd like to take this up?
Yeah, maybe I would start by saying that to Shalabh's point, what he said, there's a good saying that we use, especially what I use when I'm talking to SMBs or companies who are leaner but more hungry than the bigger ones, right? So the thing is, if you can't secure it, you can't scale it. So everybody wants it. Like Shalabh was saying, if I am a Microsoft, if I am a TCS, and please, I might take some names and examples. No endorsement to anything, but if I am a big company, I am not short of people. I will have 100 people team. I can figure out ways to do stuff. But if I am from the SMB space, I have more hunger, more intensity to prove myself with very lean team. So that's where AI adoption is uh, by default. You need it. But having said that, there is uncontrolled AI usage as well. Like for example, if I am working for a company, I might have 10, 15 AI apps already in my phone nowadays. Something like if somebody is active on Twitter, they might have Grok. Uh, Airtel users nowadays, at least in India, have Perplexity and all those things, right? People are using AI applications for photo editing, for emails, whatnot. Now, the AI application that as a CISO I might be using and enforcing might be totally different. But my biggest worry, and the question that you were asking is, my biggest worry is when my employee or my team member brings the laptop and logs in, for example, into ChatGPT, and I don't have an enterprise premium version, it's open internet, and puts my document into that chat and ask a follow-up question. How can I track it, right? So there are too many things, and that's where uh, again I will use a line: with great power comes great responsibility. So the power and the advantages are huge for AI, but that's where we need to ensure that we are using it responsibly, and we have the security concepts in place as well. So that's where I think the word the anxious and the concern comes in for AI. I would say, but on the other side, see, banning AI isn't a reality. AI is here, and people have to adopt AI and move with it. So it's just that how you can safely adopt it, enforce it, and ensure that your people and your employees are using it in a responsible way as well.
So here I'd like to share my perspective. I've been working with a lot of customers. At some of my customer locations, companies say, we have a policy, no AI. So I tell them, hello, nice, you have a policy, no AI. but I can give you in writing, every single person is using AI, right? And because you don't have a clear policy, and because everybody is kind of in a free-fold kind of manner, your information is getting leaked out. So that's, I think, something, having no policy is not a great idea. We should have a policy, lay down the tools, what should be used, what should not be used, how. That's my thought process, because this has happened in the customer discussions and conversations which we have, really speaking.
And see, to your point, maybe Shalan, you might be young, but sir, you might know. 20 years back, maybe I think 2000, 2005 era, same when we used to talk to customers and talk internally, that time people used to say, don't bring phones with camera, don't bring phones with a messenger app. Similar things, right? You can't stop it. You have to live with it and see how things will move and use technology to your advantage.
Perfect. That's a good example. I very much remember. We purchase phones without camera policy. I said, good for you, right? That's how it is.